So for part B, this is 33, number 33, part B. The neat thing about needing to do B, C, and D, once you've done A, you've done really all the legwork, you've done all the hard stuff, and now it's just a matter of making sure you write down the formula correctly. So we have cosine of alpha plus beta. We know that that's cosine of alpha times the cosine of beta minus the sine of alpha times the sine of beta. Been doing this, it seems like a million years, and I always write out the formula because then I just look up and pick out the numbers that I need. So from the previous problem, we know here, first of all, we need the cosine of alpha, so we search for the cosine of alpha. We've already set up the triangles, the same triangles, same problem, and so we get to use these values. Cosine of alpha is 4/5. So we replace cosine of alpha with 4/5, and then cosine of beta, we were given that. That was 2 radical 5 over 5. 2 radical 5 over 5. Minus the sine of alpha. Well, we were given that as well. That's 3/5. And the sine of beta, we had to work for that in the last problem. That's negative radical 5 over 5. So we could see here 25 is our common denominator. And we have 4 times 2 radical 5, that's 8 radical 5, minus minus, so it's going to be a plus, 3 radical 5. All that's going to be over 25, and so we get 11 radical 5 over 25. So that's part B. And then I will go ahead and allow you to do part C on your own, but I'll go ahead and do part D. Part D, we're trying to find the tangent of alpha minus beta, and again we're going to just use our formula, tangent of alpha. So the tangent's also the same, so just like sine, the signs are the same. So the first sign, anyway, minus sign here, we're going to have a minus sign there, minus tangent of beta, but then this sign switches, so over 1 plus tangent alpha times the tangent of beta. And then all we have to do is look up here at our triangles. The tangent of alpha would be the opposite over the adjacent, and so that would be the 3/4. So we have 3/4 minus tangent of beta, and the tangent of beta, again, opposite over adjacent, so negative radical 5 over 2 radical 5. So negative radical 5 over 2 radical 5. I'll put everything in there. We'll simplify later. Over 1 plus tangent of alpha, again, it's 3/4. Tangent of beta, negative radical 5 over 2 radical 5. So now it's just algebra. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Let's see, what would I do here? First of all, I would cancel those radical 5s in both of these. So we end up getting, let's do that first. So we get 3/4 in the numerator, 3/4 plus 1/2. That's what's left after canceling those radical 5s. And then in the denominator we have 1 plus, oops, missed that. That's a minus sign there. So 1 minus 3 over 8. So that's not too bad. 3/4 plus 1/2. So actually what we could do here, I like this. Let's go ahead and just multiply top and bottom by 8. If we do that, we can see we get 4 cancels with the 8, so 2 left. 2 times 3 is 6, plus half of 8 is 4, over 8 minus 3. So we get 10 over 5, so we get 2. 2 is our answer. All of that for a 2.